Last night there were 3 games in the NHL that had implications. First game was the weekly NHL NBC Sports game. It featured the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Buffalo Sabres. Drew Stafford scored the opening goal before the Penguins tied it at 1. In the second period, Sid the Kid Crosby gets the go-ahead goal. Penguins take a 2-0 lead. Then Evgeny Malkin would reinforce that lead. Penguins went up 3-1. Brian Gibbons and James Neal solidify Pittsburgh's victory, a 5-1 victory over the Buffalo Sabres after Buffalo got the first goal of the contest. Second game featured the Chicago Blackhawks and the Anaheim Ducks. Second period, Marian Hossa scored the first goal before Jonathan Toews made it 2-0. Blackhawks won 2-0 after Toews scored the second goal in the third period. The one thing I've noticed about the Anaheim Ducks is that this team, they don't play quality hockey against some of the more premier teams. They've lost the last 2 contests to the Chicago Blackhawks. And it's strange because they lost the first contest to the Los Angeles Kings earlier this season before they won at Dodger Stadium, where Jonas Hiller went 36 for 36, making quality saves and an excellent shutout win on the big stage. And it's concerning to some degree because Bruce Boudreau has a track record of choking in the NHL playoffs. He choked in the NHL playoffs when the Washington Capitals failed to win the Stanley Cup when he coached Adam Ovechkin in his previous coaching stint. And now, here you are, you're the Anaheim Ducks, you have the best record in the NHL, you're probably going to win the President's Trophy, have home ice throughout the Stanley Cup playoffs, and you've already lost 2 contests to the Chicago Blackhawks. It's alarming to some extent because you're a GM, you work for the Ducks front office, and now there's concern over whether or not you can win in the playoffs. You can't just win these games in the regular season when your goalie's in a contract year and then just expect to deliver in the playoffs. You got to go out there, get the victories, and win it for your fans. And that's something the Ducks have to do in the postseason as well as in the regular season. And I'm not sure they're up to the challenge yet. Maybe the Ducks will prove me wrong, but I haven't seen it against teams with quality defense. Ducks have Duncan Keith and Brent Seabrook on that first line, and it's a very potent combination when healthy. And the Kings just have Drew Doughty on defense. They don't really have any of their big-name players, but the team knows how to kill the penalty and can play with a man down. The third game featured the Dallas Stars and the San Jose Sharks. Second period, Martin Havlat, he scored. Third period, Valery Nichushkin. He scored his 12th goal in the year on a wrist shot, tied the game up at 1. Overtime, Jimmy Wingle's slap shot, game-winning goal, Sharks win. To recap what happened on Wednesday, February 5th, the Penguins took down the Sabres 5-1. Chicago shut out the Anaheim Ducks in Anaheim 2-0, and San Jose defeated the Dallas Stars 2-1 in overtime. The other news involving the NHL, Martin St. Louis will replace Steven Stamkos in Sochi. The Tampa Bay Lightning captain, St. Louis, got a late last-second invite to Sochi. The one game to watch tonight will feature the Colorado Avalanche traveling to Philadelphia to take on the Flyers. Both of these teams are dark horse teams to make the NHL playoffs, and both of these teams have some players, some exciting headlines. Avalanche drafted McKinnon. They've got a young team with Duchesne and company, and the Philadelphia Flyers, they added Vincent Lecavalier in free agency. You've got Claude Giroux. You've got some other guys on this team. And both of these teams are dark horse NHL teams. And I think that's the game to watch tonight. Thanks for watching.